Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Their Geographic Explorer. I'm your host, Rocket Surfer Boy, and today we will be exploring on the Isle of TYR. We will be going from the Center Tower of TYR to the Crystal Gardens. And remember, our show is brought to you by the Old Watering Hole. Stop by for a drink with your friends. After a long day on there, whether it's being bashed by a buggy, or jumping off of Avi Sacrifice, I like having a drink with my friends at the Old Watering Hole to unwind. Remember, the Old Watering Hole is conveniently located just off the BABS Tower at Sirocco. Here we are on the Isle of TYR. As you can see, I have already established my base camp and I have my flying machine out. So at this point, we're on our way to the Crystal Gardens. This is just a short flight. Won't take us long. I have studied the maps rather extensively and have a fairly good grasp on where we're going. And we'll just pray we don't get turned around or lost. I'm always interested in exploring on TYR because it's full of mountains and canyons. The pathways are marked with signposts, and once you start to understand the symbols, you can normally find your way from place to place relatively easily. And we should be coming up real shortly to the Crystal Gardens. And as you can see, they're located over here on our left. We'll just land here, take a quick look about. Now, since these crystals are placed relatively close together, it is sometimes hard to walk through them, so I have brought along a hover pack, and I'm going to take the hover pack and fly over the crystals so we can get a better look. As you can see, these crystals are relatively surrounded by huge stone monoliths. And now we are actually within the garden. Sometimes you'll actually hear the crystals singing to you. these white crystals appear to be the very center. And as you can see, we are pretty much completely surrounded by these huge stone monoliths. And so that's our look at the Crystal Gardens. And we'll just head back to the flying machine. Here we are. Well, folks, that will conclude their Geographics Explorer trip to the Crystal Gardens. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember to stop by the old watering hole on your way home for a drink and relax with your friends. I don't always drink a volcano, but when I do, it's at the old watering hole.